back. There'll be a continuation, but Lewis, come on up here. It was just a joke. We were pretending. We were pretending. Did you have a Hello Kitty diary too, or is this just me? Dang it.
I'm sorry for interrupting you. First of all, thank you all for being here. Hi, my name is Lewis Ochoa. I'm 15 years old, and I was born and raised on the south side of Chicago. Though I currently live in Exeter, New Hampshire, where I am a sophomore at Phillips Exeter Academy, and I am a current JACF camper who attends Sanborn Western camps. I enjoy history, rowing, swimming, and hosting my own radio show. Throughout my life in Chicago, I have lived in the same house with my two brothers, my parents, and occasionally my grandparents. I was born into poverty, and with my mother maintaining a job as a janitor at my old middle school, and my father desperately trying to find a job. Times are tough, and with the background I am coming from, something as luxurious as a month away at one of the best camps in America was just not something I could ask for. As you all probably know, there are not many outdoor in the busy metropolis of Chicago, though I had always wanted to have the experience of sleeping in a tent, as I read in all those children's books. Going to Sanborn was 10 times of what I expected camp to be like. Now, before I talk about Sanborn, you're all probably wondering how such a poor city boy could have even heard of a camp which was not even in the same state. Well, as unlikely as it may be, the chance presented itself to me. It was the winter of 8th grade, and I had been interviewing with multiple different scholarship organizations and high schools in Chicago, because I was focused to not end up at my local, below-average high school. Prior to this, I had been attending this organization named Midtown, which is dedicated to providing a support system for young boys and teenagers in Chicago by providing them a greater education and an advisor. I went to this program every single Wednesday of the school year. Then, one Wednesday, I was informed I was having an interview with a representative from the John Austin Chile Foundation. Now, assuming it was a scholarship organization for school, I tried my best to prepare for possible questions. Though, as soon as I entered the room and met my current camp mentor, Mr. Houston, I knew this wasn't any normal scholarship. From then on, I fell in love with the idea of going away for a month, staying in the outdoors and doing amazing things. Eventually, the dream became a reality, and I was on my way to Colorado. With butterflies in my stomach and a firm grip on my phone, realizing I would have to let go of it for a month. Though, something I realized about camp is that you go a whole month without your phone, and the first thing you want to do with it is safely stow it in your bag and rejoin the conversation you were having with your brothers. Yes, you heard correctly, brothers. Throughout my whole life, I've associated the word boom with the sound of an explosion. Boom stands for the Brotherhood of Outdoorsmen. At Sanborn, it's the exact opposite of a destructive ball of fire. When I hear boom, I picture a silent hike. A hike in which we all just enjoy the beauty and think. Eventually, we all reach the top. We sit, talk, and sing songs together, watching the beautiful sunset on top of Little Blue. It's amazing, really. The silence, the way the camp harmonizes, and just the fact that you're a part of a brotherhood, which cherishes every single one of its campers. The Brotherhood of Outdoorsmen. I could go on all night, recounting all the stories I shared with my brothers, but that is simply not possible. Instead, I'll tell you the bigger picture. Now, when I left for camp, I knew I was going to have the time of my life, especially after hearing all those stories Mr. Houston told me. What I didn't realize is that my experience at camp would have me going home with a greater sense of who I was. Before I went to Sanborn, I didn't realize who I was as a person and how I could express myself. I was questioning whether people would accept me and never spoke up. Camp gave me the confidence to talk, which for going to a school with every class being a discussion was huge. Not only has camp given me the time of my life, it has also helped in the long run with grades for participation, meeting new friends, and living a healthy lifestyle. Without camp, I can't say I would be where I am today. So thank you, John Alston Chili Foundation.